Kind of a sad little fucker. Of course, despite me for saying that, it's about to be a tropical storm. What time did you wake up today? Were you awake for the crazy humid heat? Yeah, I was just downtown, but I was sweating while just sitting in bed watching TV. Wow. It was, ow, fuck. My hand slipped off the wet doorknob and it scraped my fingernail hard against the door.
Rewards without restrictions, and we can return any item anytime for any reason.
Downtown, it was like one of those weird, I want to say Florida heats, but I've never been to Florida, so I don't know why I want to say that, other than what I've heard. But just like you feel like you're in a shower that's been on super hot for too long. At like, I don't know, 11, 12-ish.
My grandma said it was hot, but
It wasn't even just hot. Like, it probably wasn't all that hot, but along with being a little bit hot out of nowhere, it was a gross humid. It still cracks me if she painted her house green.
it's not a pretty green.
No. Like, do you think she could have subconsciously made it look ugly on purpose? Oh, that's a good idea. I'm gonna make it look as ugly as fucking possible. Like, that was a pretty ugly shade of light blue they had on this Ford. Better than that. Well, I'm not really a big fan of pastels on a house. In my opinion, you're gonna live with that color for far too long to be stuck with something stupid. Our house came that color. My mom really wanted to paint it though.
You just talked about it.
No. She knows that if she bought the paints, I'd help or do it by myself even, whatever. I've done it before.
I'd help you.
Paint a house ain't hard.
Gary'd probably help you. Probably go all the guys.
I don't think I'd want that.
I was told you were supposed to do the back of your house before you do the front of your house.
So you can see if it looks like shit.
No, because once you paint the front of your house, you never paint the back of your house.
I like that. Because that's fucking true. I actually went, and sewed on my Operation Ivy sweater the other night. And I realized that I've done that sweater in fits and spurts. Where when I first got the idea for it, I started doing it, and I drew the guy's head. If you look at it, I wish I was wearing it right now. It was the first time I wore the jacket in weeks, but it was raining. The face looks a little different than the body. Because I did the face like a year before I got around to doing the body. So there was a year where that was just a black sweater with a splotch of white. That's just indistinguishable at that point because you don't see the whole image. Here. And I did it once and I got bored and never did it again. And then a year later I picked it up and finished it. And whenever I sew the new thing on it, when I replace it, cut the old one off and put it on the new one, I always get it tacked on there good enough so it's not going to come off. But then after that, I like to do an understitch around the whole edge, like a tight understitch. So it kind of pulls up the edge and makes it look kind of embossed. In the places where I've done that, it's really nice, but like I always work on it for one day, and I'll get it tacked on there real good, and then do however much of this surrounding part I can in that one day. I'm done doing it, I never get back to it. This is the first time I've ever worked on it out of nowhere. Here we go.